Hello people of the internet. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to get more followers on Instagram. So if you do not know, I have two Instagram accounts. Well, I have like 10, but two ones I use most frequently. And that is the Shadow Hunters and Sasha Alsberg. Sasha Alsberg is my personal account, which I've had for 2.5 years. And I've had 13,000 followers, almost 14,000. And I'm proud to say on my fan account, I have 40,000 followers and I love each and every one of you. You could say I'm an Instagramaholic. On some of my photos, I always get asked how do you get more followers. And it's really hard to describe in words, so I decided why not tell you guys in a video. So let's get started. So the first step to gain more followers on Instagram is to post frequently. Colin, he literally just drank all my water that I had. So cute. Followers like it when you post frequently. Posting frequently doesn't necessarily mean that you have to post every single second of every single day. Once a day, even once every other day, or maybe even once every 3 days. Because if they love your photos, they shouldn't be deprived from them. Tip number 2, do not do too many shoutouts because it annoys your followers and annoys me. It gets annoying and it starts to clutter up your newsfeed and your followers' newsfeeds, and it just, nobody likes that, and then everybody's gonna keep on asking for one, and it just turns into this like endless cycle of annoyingness. Honestly, on my fan account, I'm so close to unfollowing so many accounts that do want to play a game because you'll have to follow the 5,000 people in order to play it, and it gets so annoying because that's the only thing that they post about, and I'm just on edge because of that. And I doubt I'm the only one. Tip number 3, tag, tag, tag. I know hashtags can get a bit annoying if you see them on other people's photos, but that's how you get followers, honestly. When I first started out my personal account, I used to tag the most random crap ever. If you go down to like one of my first photos, you can see like the paragraph of tags I used to post. It's obnoxious, I'll admit, but it gets you followers and you should do it. Some things that I really just get annoyed with, but I know that people do to get more followers, is tagging the most random things. And those things are Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber, hipster, artsy, love, peace, hope, joy, and it's a photo of a dog. Yes, the tags can get a little bit annoying, but they are very helpful in gaining followers. Just after about an hour or two, delete the tags because your photo's already gone from that hashtag, that it's already way down on the pages, so nobody's gonna see it anymore, so why keep the tags on? Also, you feel like kind of like an accomplishment when you get like 20 likes on a photo and you delete all your tags so it doesn't seem like you tagged it all to get all those likes, and then people go by and they're like, whoa, look at this account, it's really cool, and it gets like 20 to 30 likes on their photos and they don't even hashtag anything, and you're like, you don't even know the half of it. The 4th tip is following people who have the same interests as you. This way you have a cool news feed, and those people will want to follow you back because they like seeing your photos and you like seeing theirs, so it's kind of like a mutual agreement to follow each other. You do not want to be following thousands of people and only get 100 followers back because you're not interested in their stuff and they're not interested in yours. That's not going to work out. So you can't follow thousands of people if you have the same interests. That way you're going to get thousands of followers back. The 5th tip is doing a shout out for a shout out, which also means S4S. It's a S and then a 4, number 4, and then an S. On my photos, I get a lot of requests to do a shout out for a shout out, but sadly I cannot do that because if I do it to one account, I'll have to do it for everybody, so it just doesn't work out. But if you find an account that wants to do that too for you, by all means go ask them, because then you'll get a shout out for a shout out and you do it back and you get more followers because of it. If you want a shout out from me, here's some ways you can get one. You send mail to my fan mail PO box. You can enter in my Follow Friday, which I do every Friday. I pick 3 random people from the comment section of that photo and I give them a shout out. Or if I hold a contest, you enter it, and if you win, you get a shout out. But sadly, I do not do shout outs for shout outs, and it does get a bit annoying if you do it so many times because you want to keep it at an even level. You do not want to take a screenshot of their Instagram page because that just gets annoying and clutters up everybody's news feeds. So think about a creative, artsy way to do it. Don't just take a screenshot of their page. It just, ew, it's not pretty. The 6th thing is being dedicated to what you're posting about. This is what makes me want to do with this every single day. Just go on, talk about stuff I love, talk to you guys, and get to interact with you guys. For example, I wouldn't have an account that's focused around music because I don't listen to music religiously like some people do. I like it, but I don't listen to it all the time. So I wouldn't have an account on that because it wouldn't be very just heartfelt and in-depth. It'll just kind of be there, and I wouldn't even go on it because I'm not interested in that. So you want to be interested in what you're posting about because it makes your followers more interested and makes your day so much more easier. It would just be a pointless blog, and nobody wants to see that if I'm not going to be dedicated to it, if I'm not going to be posting frequently on it, if I'm not going to be like really into this stuff. The 6th tip is do not do obnoxious posts. They are so annoying. Here's some examples of obnoxious posts. Too much text in a photo. Spam. And too many shoutouts like we talked about before. So please save your followers the annoyance and just don't do those things. I've been on Instagram long enough to have done all those things. surprisingly enough, and they get annoying, and I've learned from my mistakes. The 8th tip is having a theme to your photos. For example, if your account is a personal account and you just post photos of your family and your friends that none of your followers actually know who they are, you're not going to get them any followers because they don't know what you're talking about, they don't know what you're doing, and they're just not going to be interested in your life like that. But if you do want to get more followers in stuff like that, I recommend you take a theme to it. Like you edit your photos in a cool way, you create something creative to make them want to look at them. Or maybe even create a new account altogether that has a theme centered around a certain object, certain activity, anything. It could be nature, it could be fashion, it could be a fan account like I have. So mix it up a bit, have a little bit of fun. I'll be suggesting editing apps after this video, so make sure you stay tuned to the end. Go check those out. These also be kind of creative ways to spice up your content. I'm not going like this. Woo! The next thing that's bound to get you more followers and likes on your photos is a dog. Just put it in your photo, make a cute picture, and then you'll get like 20 billion likes. Especially it's a cute doggy like this one. The 9th tip is not mattering how many followers you have, but how many people like your photos and how fun you have doing it. The 10th tip is cool editing apps. I use Fonto to put text on my photos, Superimpose, which is like Photoshop but on the iPad or iPhone, and Frame Magic to put cool frames on my photos. All these apps cost money, but there are some light versions of these apps for you to test out before you actually buy them and make the commitment. I use 3 of these apps almost every day and I absolutely adore them. They take a little bit to figure out, but after you use them for a few months, you're just like, yeah, I'm a master at this. Look at me go. Ooh. So yes, these are my top 10 tips to give you guys to gain more followers on Instagram. And one of the things that you have to really think about when you first get on Instagram is if you just created an account, you never had one before, you're not going to get 100 followers right off the bat. You have to put time and effort into them, and it may take a few months to a year to gain the followers that you're aiming for, but it's all worth it in the end. So yes guys, that's it, the end of the video, and the end of the last video of the year. Well, of 2013 at least. I'll be getting back to you Thursday with a Kiss, Marry, or Clip tag. So stay tuned for that, it'll be very fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and make sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos. Also guys, what's your New Year's resolution? Mine is to be less forgetful, and tell me yours below. I'll see you guys next year. Bye! Violet's grandmother always warned her about the devil, but she never really thought about who he truly is. And she never thought the devil could be a guy named River who takes naps in the sun, drinks coffee, and kisses her in the cemetery. Well, the last one's quite creepy, so I might just check that out if it's the devil kissing in the cemetery. Ooh, a little creepy there.